Y'all know what it is. It's the Find the Boxer game. Purchase a box for a chance at winning $500. One of 54 boxes has the missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping, $, usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address. Your box number will be confirmed and sent directly to your email. Each box is $20, with a 1 in 54 chance of winning. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $, usual 50/50. Tickets are on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be sent. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshitting on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Push the weight and now flex. Flex alive is more than the 6. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Roll those down on Saturday, April 26th, live on DAZN Worldwide and Sky Sports box office in the UK and Ireland. Saturday, April 26th. It's Benn versus Eubank. The limit 160 pounds. The family feud goes on.
And suddenly, I want to see this fight. Oh. So, yeah. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Wow. Conor Benn was poached in the face. That was funny. That was funny. Really didn't care about this fight until that. Let's do this roll call real quick. Yeah. Good morning. How do you like your eggs? Anwar Willis, Michael Fleming, G. McCall, Dial Big G, Andrew Gray, Mark Wunderlich in the building, Darius Gillard, Shara, salute Queen, Tay, good morning, Mark Hairston, Gerard, Harlem in the building, Jeff Spark, always supporting, salute brother, Maine Biker, Rod Neal, Michael Ray, Todd Swindle, Stormy B-Man, the Sensei's in the building, Eric H., Rick Blackwell, Von D Gaming. Where you been? Good to see you, good brother. Sam Mack, PGH, Jerry Larry, Slip the Jab in the building. What's going on? Jumped on me a little bit. Yeah, word. He said it sounds like someone playing Contra. Reaction since 91. What up? Eric Jordan, salute, brother. 88 Sports Talk. Perfect Black, what's good? Black Jericho, Freedom's March. Peter the Great. Let's see, make sure I got a majority of y'all. Hen Dog, what up? Abdullah, what's going on, man? Geo James. 704 Joe. Dale Blackwood. What's going on, family? Smash the like button, like and share the video. We are our own algorithm. There's an arrow at the bottom of the screen. You press it. You press post. Just make a little statement. We outside. Bronx on deck. Drew's outside. We cooking. Then come right back to the live. Takes a few seconds. That's all. We don't rely on YouTube to like or share our videos. They don't do that for us because we're not a part of the machine. We don't stroke the egos of, that community, the broken wrist. We're not on the take. These opinions are ours. We're not sold. Isaiah, what's good? Jerome King in the building. Freedom's March early in that super chat. Says, how do you like your eggs? Fried or fertilized? Turquoise Street. Yo, man, this was funny. In that picture, he literally got egg on his face. He's saying, damn it. Damn it. Oh, man. Now, here's why this is funny. Here's why this is funny. And here's why he got slapped with the egg. This is a family feud, as you know. Their fathers had a beef. These are the sons of Chris Eubanks and Nigel Benn. These are their kids. So it made sense to, revisit the family feud. And at first it was just, you haven't seen it yet, Jerome? Don't worry, I have it. I'll play it again. You just came in, I'll play it again. So I guess they tried to reignite the feud because in the UK, it made some money. Both of their dads ducked James Toney, but who cares, right? So if y'all forgot, Manda Masamusa, salute. Stephen X, salute. This little turkey on the right, Conor Benn, when he was getting ready to fight Chris Eubanks, he starts training, and all of a sudden, his skull starts growing. And he's deadlifting 500 pounds. And I'm like, wait, what's going on here? Well, lo and behold, he popped. He pops dirty. And the excuse was he consumed an insane amount of eggs. Does it make sense now? Make sense? Eggs. I say ain't no eggs do that, man. This dude is a cheater. Because realistically, they're not in the same weight class. See, naturally, Chris Eubanks is just a bigger human than Nigel Benn. Conor Benn. And I'm not too fond of his dad either. We'll talk about that later. No, we'll talk about that now. I think his dad cheated. Gerald McClellan. And Gerald McClellan was one of those tragic accidents in the ring, and he was in the UK when that happened. And Nigel Benn was all but out in the first round. He rises like the Undertaker. He was out the ring. That's how bad McClellan was beating on him. And he comes back, and then Gerald McClellan has one of the worst accidents in boxing history. He's damn near a vegetable. You know what I'm saying? And no one understood how that happened. Well, we learned later, DOG, salute. True Boxing Night, salute. We learned later that he ducked the drug test after the fight. He also, I learned like 2 years ago that Nigel Benn was running with a gang over there called the Essex Boys. And shout out to Art Hostage, he put me onto that. I didn't know that. And I researched it. I said, oh my God, those dudes was brutal. Well, he was running with those guys. And they were heavily involved in drugs. Now, the last person that I saw rise up like nothing happened to them and continue to fight and win it was who? Tyson Fury. When he fought Deontay the third time. The fourth round, Fury was done. He was done. He was done. I don't know, bro. Nah, bro. Everything was wrong. And at round 11, he's bouncing around like it's round 1. I said, wait. Something's not right. And how many fights? This dude retires. How many times he retired? Like 3 times. When you retire, you ain't got to do no drug testing. The fight was supposed to happen in October. The team got COVID. He flies out the country. I mean, come on. It's right there in your face. But if you hate Deontay and his skinny legs and everything else, that's what you go with. That has nothing to do with why he got hit with a punch. That has nothing to do because the drugs don't matter. All right. Okay. Knuckle draggers. Your breath smells like banana all the time. And that's the problem. That's the problem with you. You guys stink. What's going on here? All Oh, that's disgusting. Eric Jordan, that Cash App salute, brother. He says, Shirley wasn't egg tested dirty from Miguel. Bukaki.
Bukaki.
Right on your face, man.
Ah, Miguel! Miguel!
Right on the face. Ew. This pic need to go on a t-shirt, don't it? It's hilarious. Man. So, Sid Mark, salute. So going in, I don't like the Benn family in boxing. I'm talking about these two creeps. I think Nigel Benn is a creep. There's been documentaries where he's been crying and, I don't like how that happened. I tried to commit suicide. Man, shut up, bro. I don't believe you. I have no patience for this crap, man. Has anybody in those documentaries asked him, yo, man, did you take drug testing after that? Let's talk about it. Did you do it? Did you do it, man? Let's talk about that. Did you run with the Essex boys? What's that? What was y'all running? Knives? Guns? Because, you know, there is that going on in the UK. They're gangster over there, too. Google it. Google the Essex boys. I heard that was his group. What was that? F that dude. So now, this is his offspring. And then lo and behold, the apple don't fall far from the tree, in my opinion. He wasn't caught, but when something like that happens and you duck a drug test, that's suspicious. I remember watching, it was a fight on HBO. It was Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. versus, I can't think of this guy's name. But the fight was very close. And it was in Texas. It was in Texas. Yeah, Hen Dog, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. And he what happened was, there's a lot of people in the military that were gangsters. There's people that left the military, went back to the block, and got involved with Bloods and Crips. I know that for a fact. That dude ran with the Essex boys. I didn't even know what the Essex boys was until I was shown some information. He ran with those guys, and he ducked the drug test right after the Gerald McClellan fight. He ducked the drug test. Anthony, what up? Yeah, he said that's what he said, Anthony. He said he passed out after the fight due to exhaustion. But after the fight, he did a full interview in the ring. Yo, I'm a Brit. I remember that. And I'm like, whoa, okay, well, is homie all right on the floor? And he wasn't. I said, all right, Gerald lost. Okay. Black on the salute. But when it came to a drug test, he said he passed out. American Fighter lost, and Gerald McClellan was a big dog. He was knocking over trees, y'all. He was mean. Andrew 100, salute. Oh, no, I didn't, 88. I'll get it in a second. I'll get it in 1 second. Yeah. So he could have been in the military. I'm not doubting that. But he was with those boys in the street. You give a full interview, you get to the back, you pass out. No goddamn drug test. That's strange to me. 88 Sports talking that super chat. Salute, good brother. He says, I was somewhat interested in this fight because of their history, but when he slapped Ben with that egg, I hope Ben ain't contaminated. Bro. Tony C, what's good, my brother? Bro. Now I'm interested in this fight. Even if this was set up, okay, y'all got me. Y'all got me. MJ Total Health, what up, man? Yeah, Abdullah. There's white supremacists in the military. You know, I mean, when we're not at war all the time, when these guys go home, they go home. There's Bloods and Crips in the military right now. And when they finish their tour of duty, they go back to the block. You know, I mean, So yeah, this dude absolutely was a gangster based off of what I was shown. And when he was supposed to take that drug test after that accident in the ring, then he said he passes out. All right, well, while he's laying on the floor and they're resuscitating or whatever they're doing, take some blood off him because he might have passed out because of whatever he had in the system. Need to find out, but you know. But getting back to Cesar Chavez Jr., Young Hollywood, Kai World, salute. Yours truly, salute. Here's what happened. I forgot the dude he fought. But after the fight, I think the next day, we learned that not only did he duck the drug test, he didn't go piss, but he left the whole, I don't remember if he may have been in Houston. But not only did he leave the whole city, he left the whole state that night. I don't remember if he did a post-fight interview or whatever, but he left the whole state. Like he won the fight, went and showered and changed and left the whole state. Because at that time, you know, he had a marijuana problem or whatever. Yeah, 88, you remember that, right? He left the whole state. He left the whole state. Louis Hinton, salute. Yeah, DOG, that looked real to me. Eddie Hearn was pissed. He left the whole state. That I remember. I just don't remember what city that was in. But I know it was in the state of Texas. He left the whole state. Loud eyes, salute. That was crazy. And that was for the drug testing. It was funny. I was like, whoa, okay. Ratchet said he was in USMC with dudes from Inglewood and Compton. There's definitely gang members in the military. Yeah. Sometimes these guys, they go to the military because I'm like, they're like, the block is super hot and I got to get out of this. And, you know, they don't want to get regular jobs. So, you know, you go to the military. But when your tour's over, you go home. If you're lucky, you know, you finish a tour, you get set up somewhere else. I don't know how it works. I'm never in the military, but, you know, those are regular people in the military. So this dude, Nigel Benn, it all made sense, bro. You know, when I look back at that fight, if y'all never saw it, go watch it. It's on YouTube. My brother's keeper, salute. It's on YouTube. And when you watch it, go watch a highlight reel of Gerald McClellan. Just go watch a highlight reel of him. Go watch a documentary on him because all those documentaries lead up to that Nigel Benn fight. Gerald McClellan was an absolute killer. And he had Nigel Benn out in the first round. He was in the UK. 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 When I do that for a reason. He went over there. There was no, oh, I'm the A side. You come over here. No. I'm going to go over there. And he went over there. And that happened. If y'all youngsters, y'all don't know who Gerald McClellan is, he ain't in no video games and nothing. He's not even talked about. And by the way, this is why we do LDBC Strong. We try and reach out to those guys. His sister takes care of him, and we tried to get a hold of her, but you know, the timing is always off. Because he can't talk. Y'all youngsters, go look up Gerald McClellan. The guy was an absolute dog. Out the Kronk gym. This guy was an absolute rock star. American, black dude. G-Man. Crazy stuff. And then he goes over to, yeah, exactly, Shaw. He goes over to UK. Benn was out. I mean, when he knocked him down, Benn was out the ring, y'all. He was out the ring. Go watch it. He was out the damn ring. Fight was over. He gets up and starts fighting back like ain't shit happened to him. And I'm watching it. Now I'm watching it, knowing what we know now. I'm looking at it like, oh my God, how'd that happen? Ultimate Fight Club, salute. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I watched it live, y'all. I watched it. You know, I was a little on the young side, but, you know, I was watching it like, oh, Mr. Shelton, what up? Yeah, of course they're going to say that, Mr. Shelton. They'll find anything wrong with a black fighter or a black athlete to justify a mishap happening. Listen, it don't matter. What could they, man? But when Sergey Kovalev lost twice to Andre Ward, read the comment section. I saw a lot of justification for Sergey, even after Ward stopped him. All I'm hearing about is nut punches. There was not one low blow there. They'll justify a racist, a Russian racist. But anytime it's us. I heard Gerald McClellan wasn't a prince of a person either. I heard that. But watch this. I can't deny, confirm. I wasn't there. I don't know. I didn't know the man. How about that? Talking about. You know what I mean? These dudes always, when it's always us, man, they always, you know, it's all right. And then when I found out years later, this guy was running with a known gang over there. A known gang, I didn't know that. That were involved in drug rings and stuff like that. Absolutely, this guy has, and then he ducked the drug test. Absolutely, I believe he cheated. Absolutely, said what up. Absolutely. But it's not worth investigating now, right? Because what's done is done, right? And I'm telling y'all, if it wasn't before, right there, because the boxing world, it's like an in club. Let me bring y'all up to speed. Let me remind y'all something. How many of y'all were here when Trick Nolte got a hold of Roy Jones Jr.? And he came onto the show. He called in. He was on the phone. Y'all remember that show? Well, y'all remember when the sensei asked him about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury and the drugs and the gloves and stuff like that? Y'all remember when he asked that question? Y'all remember Roy Jones' response? He basically said that was Deontay's team's fault. You supposed to know what you up against. You supposed to have the team around you to catch things like that. Sound like he was blaming the victim, right? But listen to what he said, though. Did he say Fury didn't do it? Or did he say he was supposed to have a team around him to catch it? Right or wrong? You see what I mean? That's what he said. He didn't say Fury didn't cheat. He never said that. He said D was supposed to have people around him. Snacksby, what up? D was supposed to have people around him to make sure that that crap didn't happen. That's what he said. Remember that? He never said it didn't happen. In other words, Roy knows that this sport is dirty. Everybody knows the sport is dirty. Bernard Hopkins versus Felix Trinidad. Y'all remember what happened before that fight? Bernard almost ain't walked to the ring. Why? Why? Brother Nas was there. Rest his soul. Brother Nas said, nah, this guy's wrapped up already. We ain't walking to the ring. Switch that up. Y'all remember that? There was some controversy with Felix Trinidad's gloves going into the B-Hop fight. He had to re-wrap. Do you remember that? If you could find the whole original broadcast, and I know there was one on YouTube, a whole original broadcast. If you could find the original broadcast, B-Hop almost ain't walked to the ring over Felix's gloves. But Felix changed them. I think it wasn't the gloves, it was the wraps or something like that. Yeah. Fight happened. If you watch the first round, Felix hit him with that left hook near the end of the first round and nothing happened. Y'all remember that? My second guest on LDBC Strong was who? William Joppy. If you go back and watch it, William Joppy said, I know Felix had some crap in his gloves because he hit me when he first knocked me down. He said, I don't remember anything past that. He said, I got up and fought on instinct. I don't remember anything after that first knockdown. I was just fighting on instinct. I don't remember the fight. That's how bad he was rattled. Yeah, Jarrell, it was Marco Rubio. It was in San Antonio. Thank you. That was the fight. Marco Rubio. After the fight, he left the whole state to avoid the piss test. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It was Marco Rubio. Thank you. That was it. Dale, salute. So, Nas, we all know about the Shane Mosley, Antonio Margachito situation. You know what I'm saying? So if you talk to any fighter, they'll tell you, yeah, hell yeah, there's cheating. What you mean? Thomas, what up? Yeah, Gio James, he cheated. Yo, y'all don't want to believe it? Fine, man. He cheated Vargas too. Xavier's in the chat. He gave me some inside information on Fernando Vargas and Felix Trinidad. What if I told y'all Fernando got poisoned before that fight? I mean, nobody's listening. Nobody cares because of how the fight ended. Oh, he just got knocked out. Forget about it. Okay. What if I told y'all he was poisoned before that fight? What if I told you that? Y'all ever seen them in the same space after that? Normally, when there's a great fight or some rivals, and 2 decades later, you can see those people in the same spot. You see Antonio Tarver and Roy Jones in the same spaces a bunch of times. Ain't no beef like that. You even seen Eric Morales and Marco Antonio Barrera in the same spaces. And they hated each other when they were competing. They hated each other. But I mean, hey. When have you seen Felix Trinidad in the same spaces with some of his opponents? I'm just asking. I know he's been at events, but where have you seen him in the same spaces with his opponents? I'm just asking. Maybe I missed it. You ever seen him in the same space with Fernando Vargas, William Joppy, Bernard Hopkins? Well, Bernard beat him. Roy Jones, but Roy beat him. But go down the list. I showed y'all what he did to hold on a second, y'all. Somebody calling my damn phone. Cameron, salute, Cameron. Hold on 1 second. David Scott, salute. Okay, false alarm. Freddie Pendleton. I showed y'all what he did to Freddie Pendleton. I showed y'all. So before anybody comes in here, that weirdo that was here the other day, the Super Del Matias fan, before you think I'm dumping on Puerto Rican fighters, right? Before you think I'm dumping on them, prove me wrong. I've never seen Felix Trinidad in the same spaces with the people he destroyed in the ring. Yeah, Mike X, Margarito with those hand wraps. It was after Brother Nas caught him trying to cheat Shane Mosley. I went back in my mind. I said, you know what? I think he got Miguel Cotto. I never seen Miguel's face get busted up like that. And it turns out, at the end of that fight, y'all remember leading up to the rematch? Miguel had the iPad out, and they were talking in Spanish. He said, what's this? What's this on your hands? And he zoomed in on it, and Margarito, all he could do was laugh. When have you seen pink hand wraps, y'all? That dude was a cheater, man. Now, what if Miguel went back in the locker room and died? Do y'all remember Miguel's family, his wife screaming and crying, making the kids cry? Fighters, man, leave your family home, man. Leave your family home. Oh, my God. That had me so pissed. And I almost cried when they put the camera back there, and he told her, he said, this is all I know how to do. I said, oh, my God, bro. I felt so bad. And then I got angry When I figured out that Margarito cheated him, I got angry. I got so angry. I said, oh shit, this dude, he could have killed that man. Then I thought, okay, wait, Golden Johnson. He obliterated him. Kermit Cintron. He ruined. You know what Antonio Margarito did, y'all? And I know I said this before, but it bears repeating. Margarito messed up Kermit Cintron versus Miguel Cotto the Saturday before the Puerto Rican Day Parade, New York. Man, Kermit Cintron was that dude, man. You'd had two Puerto Ricans. And Kermit had some tools. He could have beat Cotto. That was a 50-50 fight. But I'm watching Margarito fight Kermit. He hit him with a body shot, and Kermit was rolling on the floor. I was like, yo, he hit that hard? I'm like, I don't remember him hitting this hard. Paul Williams just out-hustled him, but I think even Paul Williams said, yo, his punches felt like weird. But Paul just threw like 1,000,000 punches per round. And he beat him, you know what I'm saying? And Josh Cloudy was serving him, but he broke his hand in that fight. I mean, this guy, man, get Margarito out there. Get him out of there, man. This is crazy stuff, man. Cedric Taylor in that super chat, much love. He said, cheating been going on in boxing since the beginning. People act like it can't happen. Side note, Marco was supposed to interview Scarfield Sr. today. Oh, word? Bet. I want to know. Cool. I'm going to hit him up. I want to know what time. I want to know what's going on with that. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Mike says Cotto got it back in blood. Yeah, he got it back in blood. Once he figured out what the hell was going on. And Margarito, let me bring everyone up to speed. It wasn't like the fight happened, and then we found out what happened. Because, mind you, Margarito was never caught cheating Miguel Cotto. We just put 2 and 2 together, but he was never caught cheating Miguel Cotto. He got caught trying to cheat Shane Mosley. Ken Corleone, salute. He got caught cheating Shane Mosley. Remember that, y'all. The fight happened. Mosley knocked him out. And then he, they voted on it, whatever they did. I think that was in Vegas. And they kicked him out the sport in America. They say he can't fight in America. He goes to Mexico to have a fight or two, right? Bob Arum goes and digs him out the garbage can, the boxing garbage can in Mexico, and brought him back to fight Manny Pacquiao. And then Manny Pacquiao bust up his eye. If you look at his eye right now, it's kind of like deformed from the other one. I forget which eye. I think it may have been the left eye. Right? Then he fought Miguel Cotto. And then and he was never caught for cheating Miguel Cotto. That was just one of those things. We said, oh, now it makes sense. And then when he zoomed in on his hand wraps, we was like, we see it right there. But we didn't see it when it was happening in real time. Sort of like Deontay Wilder's in Fury's situation with Fury's gloves. We didn't notice it in the first fight in real time. We didn't notice it. You know who noticed it, though? Charles Martin. At the end of the first fight, he said, yeah, it was a good fight, but I never seen a glove do that. I said, what's he talking about? You know what he was talking about? He was talking about this. That's his knuckle. His fist wasn't all the way in his gloves. Pull me glove up. Ricky Hatton, pull me glove up. When you permanently affix gloves onto a fighter's hand, they don't slip off like that. Okay? So things happen and you see it later, but then what pissed me off was that when we see it later, people act like they don't see what you see. We're showing it to you. And then when Fred had him on in the barbershop, what's his name? The ref. My God. He says, oh, those are big guys. Sometimes the gloves come off. I said, no, they don't, man. No, they don't. Eric O, salute. No, they don't. It's like, yo, why would you give him a slow count? His response, oh, it's for the betterment of boxing. What? Trip to go, salute. It's like, what? All right, so we just gonna change the rules. We just gonna change the rule. Okay, fine. Fine, man. Fine. How many rules have y'all seen in boxing that went into the favor for black fighters? Name them. For the betterment of boxing. Name it. When there was a black fighter versus an other, well, ref said, I did it for the betterment of boxing. Name it. Name the fight. Name the fight. The commission was in Margarito's locker room when he wrapped his hands and gloved up. When brother Nas got to Margarito's locker room, he said they were already hitting mitts and warming up. He said, I didn't see those hand wraps. They tried to throw him out the locker room. He looked at the commission and said, no. If I can't check those hand wraps, we ain't fighting. And he said he had to make the commission do their job. He said they took the gloves off, they cut the wraps off. He said when the wraps hit the floor, you heard a thud, like boom, boom. Then they tried to pick it up, I think. He said they tried to put it in a bag and hustle it out the room. He had to make the commission. No, get that. Get that, or we're still not fighting. Get it. I rock, my brother, salute. Get that, or we're not fighting. He had to make the commission do the job. So fast forward to everything today when they're talking about, oh, commissions don't allow commission. They absolutely allow nonsense to go on. Because a lot of those guys are incompetent. What you mean? And then lo and behold, they tested the hand wraps and you found what? They had like a plaster-like substance, meaning when they get wet, when your hand sweats, it turns into a cast or cast-like. And once you found that out, Miguel Cotto made sense. Now you couldn't recover the wraps from Miguel Cotto's fight, but you put two and two together. Now why is it that we could put two and two together, right? With Miguel Cotto, but with everybody else you can't. When I say everybody else, I'm talking about, Deontay Wilder. You see the deflated glove in Wilder Fury 2. You see it. We're like, yo, hold on. What the fuck? What's wrong with his gloves? D bleeding out his ear. I'm like, what is this? Huh? Oh, nothing happened. Yeah, all right, you knuckle draggers. I've never seen, man, listen. That's why black people are only 13% of the community. We're too well conditioned in dysfunction. You're stupid. You say you're on code. You say you're not racist. You say you love your people, but you draw the line when you have an unconditional hatred towards an athlete or unconditional love towards another. This is why, you hear a lot of niggas talking about, Ryan Garcia, let's hope it. Really, man? So you gonna tell me the drugs ain't helped that left hook at all? That's what you gonna tell me? Okay, good. I got it. We good. I already know what you about. We good. Say no more. Oh, but Deontay, he got his right hand. He ain't got no defense. I'm like, yo, I'm literally talking to people in the camp that gave me a lot of inside information. No, those just excuses. You don't know. You ain't speak for them. You ain't speak to them. You don't know what I know. And it's just excuses. So you're not giving your brother the benefit of the doubt, and you do know that this sport is dirty, but nothing happened to Deontay, but the sport is dirty. I showed you what happened with Freddie Pendleton. I spoke to William Joppy. There's a lot of people saying that guy was dirty, and brother Nas caught him trying to cheat Bernard Hopkins. What are we talking about? Oh, commissions, they're there to catch that. Y'all remember, what's his name, when he got to the ring? having a brain fart. What's his name? Had his dad on the show. Yeah, I'm having a brain fart, y'all. Great vibe. What up? Oh man, y'all know what I'm talking about. Mo G, what up? He got to the ring, and the commission noticed that his gloves were skinned, and the ref said, "Yo, who signed off on these? Because the commission has to sign it." You hit Michael Fox, thank you, main biker, versus Maestro. Thank you. Michael Fox got to the ring. They were like, yo, the hell? And you hear the ref say, who signed off on these? Who signs off on gloves? The commission. And you hear someone on camera say, I didn't. The gloves were skinned. How the hell? Who signed off on skinned gloves? And he got to the ring. And guess what? Maestro still got his ass whooped, and Michael got jerked in the fight. And then when they protested, what was that? That was the WBA. When the WBA got protested, what did they say? We've thoroughly investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing. So the goddamn decision stands. And we all watched the fight. Michael dropped that idiot. He dropped him. He outboxed him. Robbed. And then we found out that the WBA is filled with a racist. Y'all remember Gloria, this woman? Y'all remember her? Gloria Martinez? Remember her? Y'all remember her? Y'all remember what she did? Of Nicaraguan descent. Hope you get deported. Clown. Y'all remember what she did? Calling Michelle Obama all kinds of monkeys. She should be kicked out of America. All of that. All of that. Remember that? We don't have to agree on politics, but why would you call a black woman a monkey? What's that? Corey Joe, salute. What was that? Okay. That's the WBA, y'all, and she was suspended for that. They brought her back. I did a video on it. They brought her back. They had her standing in the middle of these two fighters holding a WBA belt. I said, oh, look at that little bitch. Brought her right back. But she's married to an executive on the board or something like that. But never forget. See, this is why I don't have a problem with Turkey coming in and shaking things up, because I know what goes on behind the scenes. You see, you fly-by-night casuals, y'all don't know this stuff. Y'all just got to my channel. Y'all heard me say something about a fighter you have an unconditional love for, and you label me a hater or whatever, but do your research on me. And when I say research, you dig in my channel and see what I'm about. Don't go to a hater that don't know me, that got 500 videos about me. That's called a stalker. That's called a closet homo. You're not getting any information on me from him or her or shim. There's a lot of that going on. You know, chicks with dicks on YouTube. Go to my channel and do your research on who I am as a content creator. How many casuals watching me right now don't even know about the Michael Fox situation? The name just slipped my mind. But me, Southern T interviewed, my brother Southern T, he interviewed Michael Fox. I had his dad on here talking about it. I said, yo, tell me about skin gloves. All you casuals that just found me, where were you when I was talking about things like that? Cheating over here is unacceptable. I don't care who you are. You could die in this ring. And this kid, Connor Benn, his father, Nigel, is suspect. He was never caught, but is suspect. Where were y'all when I was doing all of that? See, a lot of y'all are Johnny-come-latelys. This is a boxing channel. Great vibe, Ray, my brother. Salute to you. That's why I tell you, if you don't know boxing, shut up and learn. Shut up. This is why I'm selective about Derrick Gaines, the legend. Salute. I'm selective about who I let up here. I'm selective about who I speak to. I'm selective. Corner man, my brother, salute. How you been? Good to see you. That's my guy right there. Salute, good brother. Good to see you. He can tell you a thing or two about what goes on behind the scenes in boxing. He can tell you. If you don't know who he is, do your research. That's what I'm saying. Some of you guys are Johnny-come-latelys, man. I'm telling you. This sport is foul. It is foul. Why do you think Nonito Donaire signed up for testing the way he did? Nonito and Rachel, they can tell you how dirty this game is. This game is a dirtbag game. It's a dirtbag game. This ain't cool in here. Some of these fighters are in there fighting not only their opponent could be drugged up, their opponent could have faulty equipment, horsehair removed from the gloves, cast as hand wraps. You're fighting in their hometown. The judges are against you. You're fighting everything. I had Skinny Hussein on here. You remember that? Y'all remember who Skinny Hussein is? He was I think he was he the first or second guy to beat Manny Pacquiao? No, I'm sorry. It's not labeled a win because they robbed him. Y'all remember that? Robbed that man. He knocked Manny Pacquiao out with a goddamn jab, y'all. Knocked him out. And then look at the count. And then Padilla, the goddamn ref. Years later, when he's inducted into the Hall of Fame, he does an interview. And they talked to him about that. And he openly admits that he extended the count, but the only reason why he did what he did was because, first of all, he's Filipino. Second of all, they were in the Philippines, I believe. Well, you do the rest. The interview's on YouTube. Look at it. And Skinny went ballistic. I reached out to him. I think either him or me. No. Wait, was it? Did he reach out? No. If I didn't reach out to him, y'all know Trick Nolte reached out to him. And me and Skinny, we talk on the DM sometimes. He's in Australia. They're a day ahead of us. But my God, see, that one situation altered the trajectory of his career, y'all. And he never got over that. And then when that happened, the news ran to him like, oh man, yeah, you got robbed. He's like, I told you. Y'all ain't want to believe me. Now you see, he's talking about all of this stuff. Yo, no, I beat that guy. Oh, we don't care. We're watching Manny beat up Miguel Cotto. There was some ish behind that. How the hell Miguel Cotto's the champion at 147 and has made the drain down to like 145? And that was his fight night weight. How the hell you showing respect as a champion at 147 and you made the drain to defend your title? Well, when you're not the popular guy. But we ain't talking about that, are we? Do y'all know boxing? Do you know boxing? And I said, yo, Miguel would have beat this dude if he was fully hydrated. No, he wouldn't have, because that's Manny Pacquiao. Why is it that Manny Pacquiao, right before he fought Floyd, he wanted to rematch Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto was a champ at 154. He said, I'll rematch you, but I'm not draining myself again. Guess what? There was no fight. There you go. Because Manny Pacquiao knew what time it was. Let's talk boxing. When I say let's talk boxing, what am I talking about? X's and O's or the BS behind the scenes? Michael Fox, the WBA, with a person like Gloria Martinez pulling the cards. calling the shots. Matter of fact, she was the judge. And she voted for her brethren, Gabrielle Maestro. And then you find out she's a racist. But they didn't reverse that. Man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. That's boxing, y'all. That's boxing. Jerome King in that super chat, much love. He says, I remember the Fox fight. I was there the night it happened, and it took a while for the fight to get started. I knew something was wrong then. Oh, you was there? Wow. And you see, we was listening to it on TV, but when you're in the audience, you're like, you know, what's going on? He says, then when Fox got robbed, I was arguing with people in the crowd that Fox beat him. Of course. Big Joe Townsend, salute. Snacks B, what up? Nostradamus Ellaby, salute. Yeah. It was a highway robbery. And they petitioned it. You had skin gloves and you had a racist a judge, come to find out. And then they said we investigated ourselves and we didn't find any wrongdoing. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Snoop, what up, Snoop? But when it's against the fighter you can't stand, you don't want to consider anything. Let me share something with you. I wasn't the biggest Miguel Cotto fan. I respected his skill set, and he's a Hall of Fame fighter. But back then, it was really hard to concentrate on what he was doing when I was surrounded by a bunch of Boricuas that thought he was the greatest thing since Felix Trinidad, and they didn't even know Felix Trinidad wasn't that great because his ass was a cheater. It was hard for me not to allow the casual fans to hijack him. I'm just trying to watch him perform in the ring, and I got a bunch of flags waved in my face. I'm like, yo, relax, bro. Boricua, like, okay, man, relax. He beats everybody. He beats Floyd. No, he don't, but we'll see. He needs to keep winning, and we'll get the fight. Mr. Israel, salute. It's hard to concentrate, so I wasn't the biggest. Yeah, Thomas, you know what time it is. I'm like, God damn, can I just watch this guy perform? Boricua, man, yo, relax. All right, damn. And I'm watching the Margarito fight, and where I thought I was watching a classic, this fool cheated him. That wasn't right. That wasn't fair. He got booted out the country, y'all. That sound familiar? Y'all pay attention to that? He was suspended out of the country. You know who else was kicked out the country for his dealings with gangsters and stuff? Tyson Fury. The man's rolling in bed with gangsters, got kicked out the country, and the company that the gangster started is now defunct. MTK Global. It's gone now. When I was in Vegas, there was a bunch of Brits wearing the MTK Global shirts. Black dudes and white dudes. It's gone. It's gone. So when I say this is what Deontay Wilder was up against, Skinny Hussein was up against Manny Pacquiao and the entire system, from the refs to the judges to the crowd. He beat Manny, but got robbed. Got robbed. And he had no justice, and it messed with him for the rest of his career. Decades later, this guy Padilla about to get inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame, and he admits what he did. His family was trying to cap for him, saying, hey, man, you know, he's old and he don't know what he's saying. No, he told the truth. Get out of here. Eric L. said he kicked out 2 countries. What's the other one? Oh, yeah, Pro Bellum. Gone too. Look at that. Yep. This is a dirtbag game. So when I talk about these things, I ain't making no excuses. Gerald McClellan, just look him up. Gerald McClellan was about to be, he was a rock star, but it was about to get it was about to shine brighter. The guy was a killer and went over there and got jerked. And this is the result. In a wheelchair, he blind, he can't talk because of this kid's father. Cinnamon Savage, salute. And I didn't know anything about the Essex boys, I didn't know nothing about it. But then you double back and you look at things. And then you find out he didn't take a drug test after he passed out. What? All right, so take the drug test when you wake up. What? Never did it. See what I mean? But nobody want to talk about that though. Oh, you just doing this because you're a Wilder fanboy. No, that's my guy. But how do you explain? I don't know Michael Fox. I stood in the pocket for him because it's the right thing to do. William Joppy stood right here and said, yo, man, that guy cheated me, man. There was something in his gloves. That's not the first time I heard about Felix Trinidad having something in his gloves. That's not the first time I heard that. I've been hearing about that before the internet was invented. Well, before it was accessible to the public. Couldn't confirm it. When you got a bunch of people that don't know each other saying the same goddamn thing. Eric Jordan, that Cash App, he says, Miguel, the machine and cheating got to go from boxing. Yeah, they got to get him out.
¡Ah! ¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Sport is dangerous as it is, man. Read this, y'all. Stormy says he's wheelchair bound, blind, and has 90% hearing loss, but he can talk fine. From one boxing match where he was cheated. He was cheated. How do you know? Well, how do you know he wasn't? The guy that was supposed to get drug tested passed out and they never tested him. Where's the results? I want y'all to think about something. When Errol Spence was about to beat on Manny Pacquiao, because that's what's about to happen, he had a detached retina, needed surgery. Errol needed all kinds of doctor's notes, and this is Manny Pacquiao. Y'all know he was going to get his ass beat. But y'all needed all kinds of medical forms and blood tests, and oh, he's lying. What? That's Errol Spence. What you got to lie for? But he showed y'all. They said, oh no, the eye that he said is hurt is not the eye he has covered. Are y'all buffoons? That was a selfie pic, you idiot. Shaquilla, salute, queen. Man, shut up. With black people, we need all kinds of evidence. When it's others, y'all don't do anything, man. I swear to God, man, y'all make me so sick. And that's why when I see you knuckle draggers, but y'all are way off cold. Make me sick, bro. Y'all don't know the history of the sport. We don't have the luxury of being off cold. So I tell y'all want to know what this sport is about? Go subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing, and he got all the information you need of what black fighters had to go through in this sport of boxing. See what I mean? Y'all stay off cold. Y'all stay off cold. Because the reality is, the sport of boxing has a history of cheating black fighters. A history of it. This is not new. Don't talk to me about the goddamn commissions. And this kid, Connor Benn, got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. He's not a 160-pound fighter. I think he's like 140. May have been 135. I forget. Speaking of Manny Pacquiao, I don't know how you move up all those weight classes and maintain speed and power. But you know what the argument online was? Oh, he never been caught. I'm like, all right, he never been tested properly either. Floyd won an OSDT, and the result was we waited 5 years for that fight to be made. I don't know. I mean, I can go to work today, and they can say, hey, congratulations, you're going to Brooklyn, you got to go pee. I'm like, cool, that means I ain't got to drive today. I'm skipping all the way to Brooklyn because I ain't got to drive. Somebody put Scrapbook Boxing's link in the chat for me, please. HC Boxing is asking. Scrapbook Boxing has all the history of the sport that you need. That is a true boxing channel. When Scrap and Stormy get together and they do a show, that's not for me to, add what I know in it. That's just for listening. That's for education. That's damn near a college. There you go. Let me pin that. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's the link to Scrapbook Boxing's channel. Go over there, subscribe if you're interested in the history of the sport. I'll put it on both my channels. Wait, hold on. Let me go here. You go there. That's not for the faint of heart. That's not. No one's over there. No one's over there. Lollygagging and goofing around. Not to say that everyone else does. I'm just saying that's not a child's channel. That's not there's no like debates over there and things of that nature. If that's what you're into, fine. That's not what that is. That's what I call a course in boxing, a college course in boxing. It's a college course in boxing where you could get educated. That's for the mature over there. Not to say what everyone else does is immature. I'm just saying if you're looking for, the back and forth and things, that's not what that is. You play it. There's times when I go on long drives. Like there's been times where I have time to myself and I like to go drive upstate because it's beautiful. When you leave New York City, it's beautiful. I like to watch the leaves change in the fall. And I just hop on 87 and I just drive up north for like 3 hours. And they got little towns up there. You could stop in there and they got fresh fruits and vegetables in there. And I'll just buy me a salad up there and I'll park on one of the hills and just oversee the hills. And I've done that twice and I've just listened to Scrapbook. Just cook on boxing, bro. And one of the things he talks about is what was done to black fighters. It's very educational. And I'm at peace. That's my element in your learning. And that's why when I get on this mic and I talk about what I know, you inadvertently become armed against bullshit. Shauna, what up? Oh, Michael Fleming. So New York is very beautiful. Upstate is very beautiful. Very beautiful. And you can go over there. That's where we go pick apples, y'all. We go apple picking. Every September I head up there. Fresh apples. And you could park on a hill and you could oversee the mountains. It is beautiful. Yo, it's beautiful. And there's been times I've driven up there and I'm listening to music and I'm like, yo, let me listen to some Scrapbook. And I'm just up there listening, just listening. And when you understand the history of the sport, things like this make sense. Things like this make sense. You're like, oh, Steve L, salute. You're like, oh man, so cheating does exist. It's because let me give you an example. when people want to fuss with me and say, no, it's not like it used to be. Let me give you an example. Yes or no, does racism exist today? Yes or no? Does racism exist today? This is the part where I get in this conversation where when I upload this video, the dollar symbol is going to be yellow now, because now I'm talking about something that makes them uncomfortable. And now I'm going to have to say, hey, man, you know, I'm going to have to request a review, and my video is going to have to go into manual review. They want to make sure I'm not on here saying something that they don't agree with. So we can agree that racism is very real. It exists today. Now, is it like 100% what it was in, let's say, the 1930s or 40s or 50s? It's not like it used to be, right? But it does exist. In certain areas of life, when we say it's more covert, it exists, but it's more covert. You might be working with a racist right now. If you're black, you might be working with a racist white person, a racist Latin person, a racist Asian person. Now, back in the 40s, you wouldn't be near them. Hell, you wouldn't be working the same job. But things are different now. Very different. But they'll do little things to stump you on that job. AC says, I'm looking right at him. See? See what I mean? You see? So, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. So it's around us. You see what I mean? It's around us. It's on your jobs. The person that you shop with, the lady you see, or the person I told y'all the Korean store story. I told y'all that. And I was conditioned. I said, whoa, now here it is 30 years later. Now I got my kids in the same store. This little bitch, she, you know, now I'm taller than her. I'm a hell of a lot taller than her. Now she's all hunchback and her hair gray, but she's still following me around the store. And I got my kids with, I said, oh, wait, whoa. I went to the store because back in the day, because I felt I had to, and I was like, I was a kid, but now I'm like, oh, no, I ain't got to do this. Wait a minute, hold on. I told the kids, put this shit down. We're leaving. I never stole from that woman's store in my life. You know who did? My white friends. They were getting her for big bottles of Tropicana. Packs of bologna. Mitchell Show, what up? But she following me around the store. But Sophia, Larry, and Jeremy, they're on the opposite side of the store stealing food. They're stealing whole meals. And we over there, we at the counter nickel and diming it. I'm surprised that they ain't blame us for distracting them, paying for our shit while they stole the $10 worth of stuff. And we were kids. So if it exists in life, what makes you think it don't exist in boxing? This little thing called boxing. In fact, this sport is a direct reflection of what goes on in life. On all aspects. You got the people that are on code that say, yo, look, all right, look, this ain't right. Then you got the people that are off code. Yeah, Master good to me. Master good to me. You know, look, I mean, it ain't too bad. I mean, what we gonna do if we leave here? Yo, man, I just got 40 lashes the other day. Yeah, I mean, but I ain't get hit. Yeah, because you live in a house. I mean, you can live in a house too. I mean, yo, listen, I'm not gonna go down on Massa. That's what you did to eat the good parts of the pig. I'm good with these chitlins. I ain't gonna get on my knees. You see those light-skinned babies over there? He impregnated my wife, your wife, or whatever. And you talking about what we gonna do if we leave here? I don't care. Anything's better than staying here. Now, I think we should stay here. Look, we got it good right here. Look, the master not that bad. You know, when he died, he gonna leave the plantation to us. Yeah! You said, why Tank Franks don't hold Tank accountable? They don't, because we've been conditioned. Those are the house niggas. I don't know what they talking about. I try to talk boxing every day. And when I look at certain fan bases, I see the split, and it's symbolic of what we've gone through as black people. Once you see that there's an injustice, you're supposed to stop what you're doing and say, hold on. Something's not right, man. Something's not right. Hold on. I don't like this dude, but something's not right. Hold on. I'm team so-and-so, but something's not right with this over here. Hold on. Stop the game. Stop the feuding for 2 seconds. Something's not right here. Something's not right. I know I don't hate Tank that much. I don't like his moves, and he gets on my nerves. But if there's ever an event where I see him getting beat up, and then I find out later that he was cheated, stop the press. Wait a minute. What you mean he was cheated? What you mean? Nah, hell no. Especially if the opponent was an other, hell no. I'm not accepting nothing. Because you know why? Go subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing. That's why. That's why. Go subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing. That's why. Because the more things change, the more things stay the same. I know the history. And it's a spit in the face that we've gotten conditioned to the point where we're doing it to each other. That's a problem. So when I talk about code, that's why a lot of these new cats don't identify. They're not boxing fans. They're fans of fighters. And I understand that. My thing is this. Don't bring that here. Don't bring it here. Because when I'm talking the history of the sport, you don't know what I'm talking about. And you don't qualify. It's not safe here for you. It's not safe to argue with me. I don't respect any nigga that wants to talk to me about a left hand landing. I don't respect any nigga. I don't. And I need y'all to understand something. To be called a casual, to me, that's like being called a homo when you're not in boxing. You're waving pom-poms for whatever your reasoning is. I told y'all I compare a lot of these fanatics today to the girls back when I was in 5th or 6th grade, when New Edition and all these, when Albie Shaw first came out, and I just said one thing about a song, like, oh, you know, that song, you know, it's not as good as the rest of the album. And they chased me all around the schoolyard. Don't be talking about my baby. Shut up, bitch. You'll never meet him. And you're a child. Shut up. That's what these fans remind me of. Every fanatic, go. Floyd had them. Manny Pacquiao had a bunch of them. Anthony Joshua. Now here's where it got weird. The Flomos, I understood. The Pac-Tards, I understood. You know, it was like a, you know, it got racial. It was just real stupid. The AJ fans, I never seen nothing like that. And it got real weird to me. It got real weird to me. And the icing on the cake was, this was sent to BFTB. Look, I don't know who makes an email like this. You don't even play like this. This was crazy. I was like, I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. But it got weird. I started to like understand that, you know, a lot of these fighters, they got man fans that are attracted to them because they, you know, they like them like how we like women, like how normal men like women. And I didn't think it'd get any worse than that. And you know who came along, and then I started seeing what these quote unquote men were writing about him. And I'm like, you know, this is actually in line with the behavior of these quote unquote men who are raised by single women. And with this broken wrist community thing becoming normalized, you know, I had to dial it back, and I said, you know, a lot of this makes sense. And I'm reading some of the comments on these channels, and I'm like, hold on. I'm talking about boxing and skill set and matchups. These guys are talking about purses and leg tats. There's a disconnect here, and then that's when I figured it out. Mellow Yellow is homoerotic for these dudes. It's not really his fault. He can't control who roots for him. But once I understood that, Andre Jones, salute. Once I understood that, there's not exactly Chrome Hearts. I don't even know what that was, y'all. I'm almost 50. Once I understood that, there's nothing to debate anymore. There's nothing to debate anymore. If I'm telling you, and this really happened, if I'm telling you how great Michael Jordan, when he was playing, I went back and forth with my cousin for literally over an hour. He wasn't even a Knicks fan, but I'm like, yo, he's the GOAT right now. He's the GOAT. And I'm breaking down stats and, games that the Bulls, they were out, stats wise, they didn't have the best talent, but somehow they found the way to win and blah, 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 blah. And my cousin was like, nah. And I'm like, yo, bro, hold on. I had to dial it back because I was getting all emotional. And I said, wait a minute, stop. Why am I arguing with you? You don't even watch ball like that. What is this? What are you doing? He says, I just don't like his face. End of discussion, bro. I just wasted an hour of my life arguing with a person, and I'm using logic, and he doesn't like him because he don't like his face. No. I was the fool. I was supposed to ask him, yo, what's your problem with Mike? And if he just say, I just don't like his face, I'm like, okay, end of discussion. End of discussion. But my dumb ass, I'm like, nah, you can't say that because Mike, this is points per game, and then Scottie Pippen, and then the first three, you had John Paxson there, and Bill Cartwright, and Horace Grant. Then the next thing, they brought back Dennis Rodman. I'm giving him all of this truth, and he's just telling me, nah. You can't say he's a GOAT. Nah. And my dumb ass for an hour. See, that was my fault. That's my fault. Now, you see, I have a show to do here. So I make an hour and some change to do that with some hater that shows up. Like, for instance, the Subadel Matias, super fanatic. That was strange. They came through the other week. Mommy Bicho, remember he put that in there? If you know what that means. I'm like, oh, man, kiss your mother with that mouth? Jesus Christ. What are you mad at? His English was bad and all kinds of stuff. I said, okay, well, you got the one up on me. You speak 2 languages at least. Okay, well, what's your problem? And Devin's a sucker, and and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, okay, well, Devin tried to fight your guy, and it didn't work out because Team Matias didn't want the smoke. What are we talking about here? We debunked that in like February of 2024. Where you been? Yeah, he got a fight coming up, I think, this week. He fight the same day Tank fight. I hope he win. Because y'all know what I'm going to do. I'm simply going to talk about what happens. And by the way, that's another thing I said to him. I said, yeah, by the way, you got a picture of Ryan Garcia on your page standing over Devin, right? Because you're mad because Superdale ducked Devin. But, you hear what you want to hear. And you educate yourself with what you want to educate yourself with. But I said, didn't Superdale pop dirty? What? Please, kid, leave me alone. You're looking stupid right now. And you see, these are the things that I speak against. Main biker, what you say? You got to see what Mike S typed on BFTB channel yesterday. I don't know what he say. I was so tired yesterday. Man, I came in, I sat down. I was watching something on Netflix, and next thing you know, the family done went to bed. I'm on the couch with a hurt neck. I'm like, oh! How'd that happen? Y'all ever fell asleep on the couch? Drooling down my chest. I was like, oh man, y'all did me dirty. I don't know what he said, man. I don't know. What did he say? I don't know. Oh, you sent me the screenshot on the gram? Wait. Come on, man. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, pause. What is this? All right. I'm not even gonna bro. Bro.
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Roll goes down on Saturday, April 26th, live on DAZN Worldwide and Sky Sports box office in the UK and Ireland. Saturday, April 26th. It's Benn versus Eubank. The limit 160 pounds. The family feud goes on.
Yeah, that's hey man, biker. That bro. Yeah, that was an Ultra Instinct pause. That was an Ultra Instinct pause. That was wild. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. That I don't know what the conversation was. I don't Queen, salute Queen. Gotta pop it up for the Queen. I don't know what that was. Yo, main bike. Yo, bro. Hold on. Wait. Nah, man. Hold on. Listen, man. All right, listen. This is goddamn funny. Wait a minute. I'm gonna screenshot this, y'all. But when I tell y'all that BF be having, like, and you know what makes this funny? Damn it. BF's face. I can imagine him reading it like, yo, bro. Come on, bro. I'm gonna put it up because I need it. Mike S, if you in the chat, I need you to explain this real quick, man. Todd French in that super chat, Miss Love, he said, one of them duels at 10 paces, Dawn slap. Why? You know, the 10 pace slap, remember that? Oh, Lord. Hold on, bro. Hold on, let me remove this because I know I'm gonna remove the video, but let me, I'm gonna put this, listen, man. I don't know what this is, y'all. I would like an explanation. Put this up. Now look, I'm listen. Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right. Help me out, y'all. Help me out. Yo, wait a minute.
Whoa! What the That's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo.
What? Listen. Okay. Now, y'all saw it. I don't know what that is. Eric Jordan, that super chat, much love. He said, Tank Frank, more you funk around, the more you the more you gonna clap you.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Step around and find out. Now, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. I don't know. I fell asleep on my couch. What is that? Mike, what is that? What was you talking about, brother? What is that? Lord.
What the fuck?
All right. I need to know the minute mark. I need context. What the hell was that? I don't know. Well, anyway. Yeah. Back to the topic briefly. I don't know what that was, y'all. I don't know what that was. But anyway. I like this fight magically. Eubanks is naturally the bigger guy, and if this kid Naju Benn, who comes from a lineage of cheaters, he comes in clean, Eubanks is going to beat him. And I hope he does beat him, because I don't trust Conor Benn's father, and I don't trust Conor Benn. He's a cheater. The apple will fall far from the tree. I know too much about this sport. As much as I learn, go subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing. Go subscribe to Stormy B-Man. Go subscribe to Stormy B-Man's Patreon. But I know enough to know what's going on in this sport. You know, where's Dillian White's B sample, y'all? Where's that? What happened? And by the way, Conor Benn was allowed to fight here, but, you know, wasn't allowed to fight in his own country. That's how bad he got caught cheating. Anyway. Oh, he says, I don't even want to read that, man, Mike. That's crazy, man. That's a super duper pause. I mean, that's a pause that'll knock some trains off the track. That was crazy. You don't type that in. Okay, whatever. I mean, it's, wow, man. Y'all read it. Man. Y'all read it. Eric Jordan in that super chat again. He says, Mike S. want that bukkake from Miguel in Tank. Pause. Oh, Lord.
Bukkake.
Oh, Lord.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Good night.
Hey, man, where is Victor? It's fight week. I want all the Tank fans front and center. Where's Victor? Where's his brother Donnell Schaefer? All the Tank fans front and center. Y'all should be celebrating. It's fight week, man. I got Tank in 7 rounds. I want him to lose, but I got Tank winning in 7 rounds. But I want him to lose, though. But whatever. I'm just going to talk about what happens. But I got Tank in 7. Because it's ridiculous. Anyway. The general's on. Let's head over there. Conor Benn got poached in the face. I'm funny. Yeah, and y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the Patreon. I'm about to upload some flame on there. I appreciate the support. For more unedited content, follow me on Patreon, Drew Titan, LLC. Look at that man, so handsome. I look good, don't I? I'm a catch. I'm off the market, y'all, but I'm a catch. You know that's right. So I tell the haters, don't send me, send your wife. I have her back. She's gonna be broken, but I have her back. Fold her like a chair. Anyway, salute to y'all, man. Salute to everybody, the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. The General's on. Let's head over there. Let's keep this ball rolling, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Bronx on deck. Move! Hey, Mike, that was fucked up.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.